Hi everyone, it's Fitz with your daily delivery. Hope you are well. I am wonderful, absolutely wonderful. It's another vacation series of daily deliveries from the Fitzgeralds. This year we're vacationing in the southeastern part of the United States, so no Mount Rushmore. But we're going to tailor these daily deliveries to every stop along our way, and we have 4 different cities we're visiting, 4 different places that we've never been before. And we flew into Atlanta, and our first stop was Blue Ridge, Georgia. And if you've never been to Blue Ridge, Georgia, or even heard of it, I recommend it. It's kind of hidden away up here in the North Georgia mountains. Beautiful scenery. We're outside of town in the National Forest right now. Becky's hiking up towards some falls in the mud. More brave than I am, but I recommend this. And the theme of this video in particular is the hidden away, the team that nobody's really talking about in the Big 12 that I think is going to be pretty good. And I was going to go with Texas Tech. That was my team. I thought, this is a hidden gem. I picked them for my Big 12 championship game against Kansas State, but it kind of became trendy. A lot of people are seeing something in the Red Raiders, so I'm going to go somewhere else. And it might surprise you. I'm going to say the Kansas Jayhawks are the hidden gem of the Big 12 this year, and the big reason why, of course, is Jalen Daniels. It's clear to me, it's obvious to me, that Will Howard and Jalen Daniels are the best 2 quarterbacks in the Big 12, without a doubt. There might be bigger team names with some cool quarterbacks, but I watched these guys play last year, and I'm going to take either one of those guys into battle. And that's what makes KU dangerous, because with him, man, they're really good. Without him, they do take a step back. And that is a concern, his health. And that's really the big key for Kansas, is keeping Jalen Daniels healthy. The reason I really like Jalen is he reminds me of former K-State quarterbacks, the guys that could just make something happen when a play breaks down. Or even with the design play, they can do something extra. But the equipment quarterbacks wear now, as opposed to Michael Bishop, are so much different. I just saw some Mike highlights, and the pads he wore look more like what linebackers wear now. So Jalen Daniels has to be very careful because he has been injured a lot. So he has to be selective in his moments. But with an efficient running back and a good offensive line, they're going to score points. We saw that last year. They really are good at scoring a lot of points. And if this defense can improve just a little bit, they're going to win more games. I picked them, I believe, for 9th in the conference. Don't have any internet connection up here, so I couldn't refresh my memory on anything. But I see a lot of people, almost out of reflex, picking them for the bottom tier of the conference, 12, 13, 14. And I think that's unfair and inaccurate. I think KU is going to be a middle-of-the-pack team that could float into the upper half of this conference with some good breaks and staying healthy and just playing their type of football with Jalen Daniels. Score a lot of points and hope you outscore him. And I got to admit, I'm a huge Lance Leipold fan. He is a quality coach, a quality person, and he's doing the things he needs to do to build a good program. With the transfer portal now, it gives you a new coach a huge advantage. He's taking advantage of that. So I think KU, Kansas Jayhawks, are the hidden gem in the Big 12 for the 2023 season. Where that'll land them, we will find out. But that's a bowl team, if you ask me.